Get ready. Start. There appears no reason for PW9 Raghunath Prasad to depose falsehood against the appellant, and as observed earlier, he is a reliable witness. The testimony of PWs 9 and 10 is fully corroborated by the recovery memo exhibit K 37. We are thus satisfied that the prosecution has succeeded in establishing his circumstance also. As per report exhibit K 43 of the Forensic Science Laboratory report, blood was found on that iron rod. This circumstance establishes its use in the crime, as some of the deceased persons were having ante-mortem injuries in the nature of abraded contusions which could be caused with him. Learned counsel for the applicant has also submitted that there is yet another contradiction in the statements of PWs in respect of the fact of breaking of lock of the house. According to PW1, he got the lock of the house broken with the help of the neighbors, and after the recovery of the dead bodies, the incident was reported at the police station and the police visited the place and prepared the custody memo exhibit K8 of the broken lock. PW7 Ajay Sukla, the witness of custody memo exhibit K8, has however said that the lock of the house was broken by the police. It appears that the statement of PW7 was recorded in July 2005, that is after more than 4 years of the incident. Keeping in view the long gap between the incident and the testimony of PW7, we are of the view that unless the witness is tutored, appearance of certain contradictions in the statements of the witnesses is quite natural. Moreover, looking to its nature, the contradiction is not material and does not make the prosecution case doubtful. All the above circumstances incriminating the appellant as alleged by the prosecution are therefore cogently and firmly proved beyond any reasonable doubt. In our opinion, these circumstances are conclusive in nature, and when taken cumulatively, they form a complete chain with no gap in it and clearly point towards the guilt of the appellant. We are also of the view that the circumstantial evidence established against the appellant is incapable of explanation of any other hypothesis than that of his guilt. It appears from the post-mortem reports that exhibit K2 and K3 as detailed above that all the ante-mortem injuries on the persons of Syam Bihari Avasthi and Kumari Medha were in the nature of abraded contusions and could therefore be caused by some blunt object. The ante-mortem injuries of the deceased Shailendra Kumar Avasthi alias Pintu and Srimati Ram Kishori, as revealed from their post-mortem reports exhibit K4 and 5, are mostly in the nature of incised wounds, besides a few abraded contusions. Incised wounds could be caused by any blunt object and could be the result of attack with only sharp-edged weapons. It is thus apparent that two types of weapons, namely blunt object and sharp-edged weapon, were used in conflicting the injuries to the deceased persons. This circumstance is indicative of the involvement of more than one person in the commission of crime, as it appears highly improbable that the appellant was having two types of weapons at the same time, and for two persons he had used the blunt object, whereas for the remaining two a sharp-edged weapon was used. In the written report exhibit K1, the complainant had mentioned about the involvement of the accomplices of the appellant in committing the murders, and accordingly the case was registered against the appellant and his companions, but the IO did not seem to have taken any hint from the report or made any effort to trace out the appellant's accomplices. However, this lapse on the part of the IO does not raise any doubt in respect of the involvement of the appellant in the commission of crime, as all the incriminating circumstances stood proved against him. We are also of the view that the circumstance of confinement and tying of the dogs clearly suggests that to facilitate the entry and the free movement of the strangers into the house, the dogs were tied and confined in the room by the appellant. This circumstance therefore further supports the view of participation of the accomplices of the appellant in the incident. Stop. नीलम जी पढ़िए.